And then there were two. The race for the White House is all but set tonight after Nikki Haley and Dean Phillips both announced today they are calling it quits. The move comes after both Haley and Phillips had a pretty dismal showing on Super Tuesday.
In fact, here in Phillips's home state, he finished third behind Biden and the uncommitted vote. So what now? Chris is here to give us some perspective on this. Hey, Chris.
Hi, Rena. Yeah, with the presumptive nominees ready for a possible rematch in November, both President Biden and former President Trump are on the hunt for the moderate voters after the dust settles over Super Tuesday. After a Super Tuesday Trump landslide,
I have no regrets.
Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley suspends her bid for president.
It is now up to Donald Trump to earn the votes of those in our party and beyond it who did not support him. And I hope he does that.
Her exit now has Trump and Biden campaigns courting Haley's supporters. Back in Minnesota on the radio today.
Democratic primary voters have opined that I'm not that guy.
Long shot presidential hopeful Representative Dean Phillips also suspending his campaign after losing in more than a dozen primary states, including his home state, receiving 14% of the votes in his own district. He immediately endorsed Biden.
I invite, I encourage, and will do anything humanly possible to ensure Joe Biden's reelection this November.
Another takeaway from Tuesday, a stronger than expected showing for Uncommitted, a campaign spurred in Michigan from Democrats protesting Biden's handling of the Israel-Hamas war.
The results we're seeing now, I am proud of the work we did.
Asma Mohammed, one of the Uncommitted campaign leaders, said she had hoped for 5,000 votes in Minnesota. Uncommitted received 45,000, accounting for about 19% of all ballots cast.
You can ask anybody in this room and they'll tell you if they don't see a permanent ceasefire, that will mean a no vote in November.
So what's next for Congressman Phillips is unclear. What he did say today is he will not run for public office again in Minnesota. Haley did not suggest what might be her next move. What appears likely, though, is the first rematch of former presidents since 1912, where former President Teddy Roosevelt ran against incumbent William Howard Taft. Both lost to Democratic New Jersey Governor Woodrow Wilson.